Vladimir Putin, Russian president, has stated that Africa will never be independent because they believe in Europeans, Americans, and Chinese more than themselves. Putin shows his concerns on Africa how they didn't believe in themselves. According to him, Africa will never be independent. Africans believe in Europeans, Americans, and Chinese more than they believe in themselves. They don't trust themselves at all. African technocrats, engineers are not even given the platform to practice what they studied. Instead, they hire Chinese to construct roads for themselves. A white man will commit a crime in Africa, but no action will be taken because the African authorities view us as a demigods. Far from the truth. A black man can be abducted in Europe, get harassed, and even taken down, but no African authority can even question. Africa presents themselves as weak people with no hope, especially when dealing with Europeans and Americans. They are their own enemies. They hate each other, and this gives their colonial masters the opportunity to continue to explore their resources. As far as I know, Africa is more of God's chosen continent. It's a blessed continent, and it is time for Africans to realize that they are in a place where Americans, Europeans, and Chinese are jealous of and wish it should be them there. You can't compare African weather with any other weather. African soil can feed the whole of Europe, America, and Asia, but their problem is just one, their leaders. If you sit on gold, oil, uranium, and your people don't have food to eat, you are not human. Trump called out to Africa leaders. As far as I am concerned, their best president ever was Gaddafi. Hmm. Can you imagine? Okay, because African believes in tribal lines and nationhood competing for tribal dominance negates nation building and national pride sense and development. Mm. You may say Putin stated this fact. Somebody should wake me up. Putin has said it all. Africa has educated leaders who knew what to do but refused to do it because of everybody. Because if everybody is doing well, there will be no one to worship them. A practical example is Nigeria, a country with over 200 million individuals, and government gave just 3 persons license to produce cement. We have refineries. The government refused to repair it because it would benefit the masses, and they choose to export and import our oil for the benefit of few persons. It has been part of the problem. This is a reality talk. The relationship in Africa is so corrupt. Leaders don't even look how to be independent, but always think how to be dependent. It is really unfortunate. Putting God bless you. And this is the real fact. Truth talk, no be insults. 100%. Even our traditional religion have been affected because of this. We prefer the borrowed ones. That is just the point. We prefer to travel abroad to clean toilets rather than selling their skills here. So Africans, everything about white is the best. I do say that Africa has the best weather so far and the best complexion, but we never value what we have. Oh Diego. And that is just the point. We prefer to look down on ourselves. Of course, our leaders are our main challenges. Bad, wicked, and old leaders that we soon leave. Hmm. Thank you, President Putin. You are 100% correct. Let him who has here, let him hear. Exactly, Professor Putin. Lack of self-confidence and over-reliance on foreign tech and importation. Leadership Africa is caused with senseless leaders who rely on the West for everything. Do you think is a cause? No, it is a choice. The black man makes choices without looking into the future. Mr. President, I support your comment. You feel Africa is a land being blessed by God, but the whites have used money to close the eyes of our leaders. Hmm. Because they want their eyes to be closed. They want their eyes to be closed. Nobody is forcing anybody. Nigeria leaders are there and we are taking our materials freely, and they are killing us instead of collecting wealth from them and enrich Africa. What a painful truth. I'm expecting Redon to come and debunk this. Mm. This man is a good man. I'm beginning to like this man. Oh, because he said this, you begin to like him. Oh, wow. You begin to like him. Because he has said what you want to hear. Second base, Jerry.